We welcome all of our viewers to a great matchup today between the Alice Lloyd Eagles and the Grace Christian. I am Caden Allen, who will later be joined by Gannon Brown. Before we get started here today, I wanted to come on and talk a little bit about yesterday's game where Alice Lloyd took a victory against Crown College, 127-62. Leading the charge for the Eagles was Evan Eversole, 21 points. Koji Anderson with 14 points. Daresmere Hatchett with 13 points. Daniel Carmichael with 12. Jacob Curry with 11. Jamil Hazel with 10. Christian Large with 8. Will Alexander with 9. Micah Shelton with 7. Keegan Ward with 6. Nas Welch with 6. And Tayson Parks with 4. Then finishing it out is Landon Napier with 3 and Alex Rasnick with 3. So really a balanced scoring matchup for the Eagles yesterday and a great win. They picked up their first win of the season. Now hopefully tonight they're able to come out and keep up that same energy here against what looks to be a very good Great Lakes Christian team. And for anybody tuning in right now, let us know where you're from, who you're cheering on, and let us know if the volume is good on these headsets. We have 1 minute and 40 seconds until game time, so I'll take a break until then, and then I'll be back to introduce the starting lineups.
Coach Jay Ford for Side NCCA basketball as a member of the Continental Conference NAI and the NCCA. We ask you to join us in supporting character-driven intercollegiate athletics. Help us create positive competitive environment that shows respect for today's student athletes, officials, and spectators. The Miss Irma Classic is held on the memory of Miss Irma Step, who dedicated over 20 years of her life to serving the students in Alice
And we are back here getting ready to kick off things. Again, this is the second game of the Mrs. Irma's Classic. We have Alice Lloyd Eagles taking on the Great Lakes Christian. Now we'll introduce our starting five. First for Great Lakes Christian, we got number 0, Jalen Shepard. Number 2, Keontae Richards. Number 4, Keaton Blanker. Number 5, Braden Gable. And rounding it off for them is number 13, Devin Barty. And now for the Alice Lloyd Eagles, number 32, Landon Napier. Number 1, Nas Welch. Number 55, Evan Eversole. Number 22, Jacob Curry. And to finish it off for the Eagles, we got number 2, Koji Anderson. Again, thank you guys for tuning in, and let us know where you're watching from. And Alice Lloyd has gained possession. Koji Anderson bringing the ball down off to Evan Eversole. Nas Welch. Good ball fake. Nice one more. Off the mark there, but Alice Lloyd regains possession. Koji Anderson taking it down. Nice move right there. Great shot right there. Koji Anderson getting us started here at the game as Alice Lloyd takes a 2-0 lead. Looks like we have a viewer from Baltimore. Thanks for tuning in and appreciate you watching. See, we got a little horn set going on here. Keontae Richards off the mark there with the layup. Eagles pushing it up the court. Nas Welch bringing it down. Looks like we're going to get a foul call here. Not sure who they got that on yet. They got that on number 0, Jalen Shepard. That will be his first foul and the team's first foul. That will send number 1, Nas Welch, to the line, shooting the first free throws of the game. First free throw is good for the Eagles. Second free throw is good for the Eagles. Keontae Richards bringing the ball down the court. Nice touch pass right there. Good pass again. And a slam right there. That's number 13, Devin Barty with the slam. That's Jacob Curry for 3, short on that one. Great Lakes pushing the ball up the court. Good pass to the corner, and 3 ball is good right there. That is number 0, Jalen Shepard. Eagles going to set something up here, slowing it down. Dribble handoff over to Curry. Landon Napier with the ball. Nearly stripped away, kept with it. Nas Welch to the paint. No good. Saying it's going to go back to Grace Christian. Bad one inside. Kick out. Corner 3, number 2. No good on that one. Evan Eversole comes off with the rebound. Anderson calling for a ball screen. Stepped on the baseline there. Ball's going to go back to Grace Christian. That is my apology, folks. I just realized that I've been calling the wrong roster this game. Thanks for letting me know. I'll get that fixed right now. Now we got it. My fault again, folks. Devin Watts right there with the take. Blocked by Evan Eversole. Anderson coming down the court with it. Over to Eversole again. Nice take. Euro set behind the head pass. Floater left short. Nice rebound right there by number 13, Latavius Valter. Nice pass right there, great cut. That is number 5, Savon Campbell. Layup no good right there by Eversole. Floater good and one. That is number 2, Tion Armstrong. We're going to have a sub checking in for the game. That's going to be number 7, Trey Ruggles, coming in the game for number 4, Sean Goodman. And one opportunity, and it is good. That's going to stretch Great Lakes out to a 10-7 lead here. Down court pass, nice. One more pass right there. Good ball fake, step back 3 for Curry. No good, off the mark. Great Lakes is out running with it. Nice pull-up jump shot right there. That's number 2, Tion Armstrong again. Nas Welch for 3, off the mark right there. Alex Lloyd's just cold from the three-point line right now. Great defense right there for the Eagles, off in transition. They say that we're going to have a shooting foul right here. The foul was on number 13, Latavius Valter, and that's going to send number 32, Landon Napier, to the free throw line. Had to sub for the Eagles during the free throw. Desmere Hatchett checked in. 3 ball, no good. Here comes Great Lakes on the push. Nice Euro step right there. Really nice take right there. That is number 7, Trey Ruggles. Napier over to Anderson. Hatchett in the corner for 3 ball, no good. Long rebound. Outlet pass, saved back there. Maya got away with one right there. Gonna set something up here, T. Armstrong. Little horn set. I'm really liking these sets that Great Lakes are running right now. You can tell they're trying to get the mismatches and take advantage of them as they feed it right there, but great help defense. That is going to be a shot clock violation. Now we are going to go into a media timeout, folks. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. Let us know where you're from and who you're cheering for, and we will be back after this. And we are back from the media timeout. We have Great Lakes 14, Alice Lloyd 8. Alice Lloyd just having a really hard time right now knocking down some shots, but getting really good looks, so that's a good sign for what's to come. We have Koji Anderson bringing the ball down. Napier back to Eversole. Over to Hatchett. Back to Eversole. Eversole thought about it. Nearly went back court right there. Looks like it is going to stay Alice Lloyd ball. And we have a substitution here. We're going to have number 25, Dane Cochran, check in for number 5, Savon Campbell. Anderson driving down, nice take off the glass, and that's going to be a foul right there. That's a hard foul. That's on number 7, Trey Ruggles. I believe that's going to be his first personal. Yep, that's his first personal, team 3rd. Since I had the roster messed up early, let's go about who I was in the game for Great Lakes. We have number 25, Dane Cochran. Number 20, Tymere Moore. We have number 6, William Green. Number 7, Trey Ruggles. And number 0, Devin Watts. Second free throw is good there. 14-9 ball game, Great Lakes. Our good buddy Gannon letting us know he's upstairs watching the championship game from volleyball team. Best of luck to them. Over to Ruggles. Back to Green. Green drives. Ruggles for three, and it is good. Deep three right there for Ruggles. Stretching it out to an 8-point deficit for the Eagles. Nice pass over. Hatchet, no good. 3 balls off. Great Lakes pushing it. Ruggles again. Over to Watts in the corner. Good. That's Watts' second 3 of the game, and that's going to force an Alice Lloyd timeout as Great Lakes stretches it out to a 20-9 lead. No live stats tonight, guys, so sorry. Not going to be able to give individual stats. Maybe at halftime we can go give a little update on the player stats. But we will be back after this. Anderson bringing the ball up for the Eagles. Looks like Great Lakes are in a man-to-man defense. We had a substitution for the Eagles. Daniel Conical checks in for the game. Eversole driving baseline and turnover. Looks like Great Lakes is going to slow it down here and run a play, getting it to their point guard. That is William Green. Looking for a ball screen. Ruggles, pump fake. 3 ball again. In and out right there. Touched about every part of the rim. Eagles pushing. Hatchet. Over to Anderson. Anderson 3 ball. And it is good. Green dribbling it up for Great Lake. Back to Green. Feeds the middle, hook shot, and it is good. Really nice take right there. That is number 25, Dane Cochran. Over to Eversole, top of the key. Eversole thinking about the 3, kicks it out. 3 ball, off the mark, back of the rim. Great Lakes pushing it here. Green down the court. Over to Watts. Really nice ball movement right here for Great Lakes. As we see Cochran step back. Look, nice pass right there. Hard foul down there. Jamel Hazel with the foul. That'll be his first player foul. Alice Lloyd team foul number 2. And that's going to send number 20, Tymir Moore, to the line. First free throw off the back of the rim. Going to have some subs coming in for the Eagles. Going to have number 5, Taysom Parks, and we're going to have number 20, Aiden Sloan, in for the Eagles. Also had a sub for Great Lakes. It looked like we had number 3 checking in for the game. That is DeMarco Coakley. Off. Hatchet, thought about it. Feeding the post here. Nice kick out. That's Hazel, no good. Fight for the rebound. Looks like we are going to stay Eagle basketball. Great Lakes playing great defense right here. And over the, oh. And it's going to be an Eagle turnover. going to be Green bringing the ball down for the Great Lakes. It's over to Coakley. Cochran. Nice pass. Really nice pass, really nice find right there down to Ruggles. 25-12, Great Lakes lead. Feeding the post. Out to the corner, 3-ball, good. That's Daniel Carmichael for the Eagles. Cochran has it. Kicks out Green. Green trying to drive, split the defense. And he does. 3-ball, no good. Tipped around. Looks like it's going to go Eagle way. You know, both teams are really battling for these offensive rebounds right now. And we are going to have another media timeout. Great Lakes 25, Alice Lloyd 15 with 9:51 remaining in the first half. And we will be back after this. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we have Great Lakes 25, Alice Lloyd 15. Eagles have the ball. Over to Heck. Back over to Sloan. 3-ball, no good here. Great offensive rebound right there. That's Hatchett fighting for it. He's battling for his team down there. Great hustle right there for both teams. Look like the possession arrow is going to go to Great Lakes. Oh, sorry folks, I'm wrong about that. It looks like we're going to get maybe a timeout. Yep, great timeout right there by Coach Cornett. We will stay here for the 30-second timeout. Seen a really great game here between both teams. Eagles are a little struggling just a tad, put the ball in the hole, but early in the season, that's to be expected. They're getting open looks, they're running through their plays. This Great Lakes team, they move the ball extremely well. Getting open shots and they're knocking them down, so really impressed with them as well. And again, folks, let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. Sloan looking. Gets it out. Hatchett bringing it down, driving the lane, and looks like we're going to get a foul call. That'll be 2 shots for Hatchet. Foul's going to go to number 13, Latavius Vaughter. We have some subs coming in the game for Great Lakes. We are going to have number 20, Tymere Moore, and number 2, Tion Armstrong. As Moore's making his presence known early, grabbing that rebound. Armstrong to the corner. 3, a little strong. Looks like we're going to go Eagle basketball right there. Say Great Lakes touched it last. The Eagles just really driving it down the lane. No good. Left it a little short. That is number 5, Savon Campbell right there, and it's going to go against blue number 12. That is going to be Jamel Hazel. That is his 2nd foul. Looks like the Eagles are going to platoon here with their original starting 5 after this free throw. Free throw is good. Looks like we're going to have Anderson, Welch, Eversole, Napier, and Curry back into the game for the Eagles. And we're also going to have a sub for Great Lakes. We're going to see Goodman checking into the game. And Watts back into the game. 9 minutes remaining, 27-15, Great Lakes lead. Eversole, top of the key to Anderson. Eversole thinking about the 3, doesn't take it. Driving baseline, pull-up jump shot, strong, nice rebound down there by Welch, and we're going to get a foul call. Going to go against number 5 for Great Lake. That is going to be Savon Campbell. It's going to be his first personal. Team's 5th. Welch knocks down the first one. And knocks down the second one. 27-17, 10-point deficit for the Eagles. Nice pass down there, nice up and under move. That is going to be number 20, Tymere Moore. Eversole 3 ball, no good. Up the court, Great Lake looking to push it. Nice find, nice drive. Strong take right there. It's going to get the foul call, rolls off the front. It's going to put Campbell at the line, shooting 2. Foul's going to go against Welch. That is his first personal. Alice Lloyd, 4th team foul. First free throw is good. Extending their lead out to 13. Now his second free throw. And it is good. Knocks down both. 31-17, Great Lake lead. Anderson bringing the ball down. Looking for Welch. Nothing. Gets over to Curry. Well. And unforced turnover right there for the Eagles. Throws it away. It's going to give the ball back to Great Lakes here. Going to see a set here. It's Armstrong driving it down. Nice behind the back move. And unforced turnover. They're going to say that it was not tipped. So the ball's going to go back to the Eagles. Anderson bringing it down. Eversole, top of the key. Over to Napier, corner. And no good. Rebound off to Armstrong. Over to Watts. Back to Armstrong, top of the key, looking for the paint. Moore just a tad bit high on that pass. Turnover, Eagles coming back down. Anderson, nice pass over to Eversole, and he gets it to go. Nice roll, nice pass right there. Going to see a double stagger screen right here. Down to Moore, and he's going to get the foul call. Let's see who they get that foul on. Going to give that foul right there to Curry. And that's going to put number 20 Moore to the line for Great Lakes. Going to see a sub here for the Eagles. Raznick checking into the game for Curry. Curry 2 fouls, a little bit of foul trouble. Cornett not going to take the chance of him getting his third in this first half. Second free throw is good. Great Lakes are shooting it exceptional from the free throw line right now. Really helping their lead out. Unforced turnover right there by the Eagles. Watts coming down strong take. No good. We're going to get a foul call. Let's see who they're calling that one on. That's going to be on number 2, Koji Anderson, and that's going to send number 0 Watts to the line. First free throw is good. Second free throw is also good for Watts. 35 Great Lakes, 19 Alice Lloyd. Anderson bringing the ball down. Great Lakes a half-court man. Eversole top of the key. Drives it strong, take hard off the glass. Moore with the rebound, looking for an outlet. Gets it to Goodman. Going to set something up here. Looks like we're going to get 2 shots here. The foul is on number 11, Raznick. That's going to send Moore back to the line. Seeing another substitution here for the Eagles. That's going to be 10. Will Alexander checking into the game. Moore's first free throw is good. Chance for one more here. That was the 7th Eagle foul, by the way, so they are now in the bonus. And the second free throw is also good, extending the lead out, 37-19, Great Lake lead. Eversole top of the key, Anderson, wing. Raznick from the corner, 3-ball, and it is good. Watts trying to get it down there. Looks like we're going to see a foul right here. Fouls on Raznick, number 11. That's going to be his second personal foul. Team's 8th. Seeing some subs here for Great Lakes. That's going to be number 14, Daryl Allen checking into the game for number 20, Moore. Watts looking to knock down this free throw. And he does. Gets the shooter's wall right there. Looks like the ref found a wet spot on the floor. Coach Cornett not happy with that last foul call. Watt's second free throw is good. Going to have another sub here, sorry. That's Cochran checking in the game for Watts. Want to see a little bit of a press here for Great Lakes. Looking like a 1-2-1-1. Going to trap out of it. See how the Eagles handle this. Eagles did a nice job handling that. Alexander has it. Back to Eversole. Eversole ball fake. Raznick corner. Nice pass to Eversole. No foul. Gets it back, and it is good. Sanford in the game for Great Lakes, bringing the ball up the court. Gets it over to Campbell. Turnover for Great Lakes. Eagles bringing it down. Back to Anderson. Eversole corner three, no good. Ball screen, Sanford. Dishes it down, nice defense right there by Anderson. Able to get a hand on that one. Great Euro step. Nice inside hand finish right there for Napier. Eagles trail by 13, 39-26. Sanford dribbles it down, and again, Anderson, nice hands right there on that defensive possession. Seeing Anderson step up big here for Eagles. Looks like we're going to have some subs checking back in, and I will get those after this timeout. And we will be back after this. And we are back, folks. For any Eagle fans tuning in, the volleyball team is up 2-1. Won their third set, 26-24. Looking to see if they can close it out here in the championship game. Armstrong bringing the ball up the court. Fake handoff. Ruggles takes it down. No good. Eagles got it. Throwing it up. Rasnick. Smart decision right there, pulling that one out. Napier driving it to the corner. Good pass. Anderson for three. No good. Really good ball movement right there, though, for the Eagles. Got a great look. Steps called. Ball's going to go back to the Eagles. For anybody just tuning in, 3 minutes and 48 seconds remaining. Great Lakes 39, Alice Lloyd 26. Napier has it on the wing, out to Alexander, no good. Man, Anderson battling. Smart timeout called right there by Great Lakes coach. Going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll just stay here for this one. Armstrong bringing it down. Coming off a screen by Moore. Moore rolls out to Ruggles, top of the key. Finding Moore, low post. Goes up with it, and no good. Eversole being strong, rebound right there. Rasnick coming, nice pass to the corner. Swinging it, top of the key. Eversole three, no good. Cochran, great rebound right there. Pushing it down the court over to Armstrong. Going to slow it down here, run a set. Got it to Watts on the left wing. Top of the key, back to Cochran. Cochran drives, left-hand finish, and it is blocked by Eversole. Nice save by Alexander. Getting it down. Napier decides to pull it back out. Out to Alexander for three, and three ball is good. Seeing a little momentum here for the Eagles. Bringing it down to 10, 39-29. Armstrong over to Ruggles. Looking to drive it. Nice defense right there. Going to get the block call right there on Rasnick. If I'm not mistaken, folks, that is going to be his third foul. And I was correct. That's his third foul. Great Lakes in the bonus, so they're going to shoot some free throws here. That's the 9th team foul. Curry back into the game there for Rasnick. Also seeing a sub here for Great Lakes. That's going to be number 5, Campbell, in for number 7, Ruggles. First free throw is good. Extending their lead to 11. Second free throw here for Watts. And he knocks down the second free throw. Folks, if I'm not mistaken, he's not missed a free throw this game. He shot quite a bit, so. If they keep doing that, it's going to be hard for the Eagles to come back. Anderson. Alexander corner trying to feed Eversole. Nice defense right there by Campbell. Able to stop that entry pass. Throws it away. Campbell bringing the ball down quick for the Great Lakes. Nice pass right there. Really good ball movement right there. More for the finish. 1:50 remaining here in the first half. Gets it over to Napier. Anderson. 13 left on the shot clock. 3 by Curry. No good long. Out to Eversole. Eversole going to try his own 3. Also long. Nice rebound by Campbell. Gives it over to Armstrong. Armstrong's pushing it up. Right wing. Down to Moore. Floater. And that's good for Moore. Anderson drives it up. 15-footer. No good. Armstrong driving it down. A lot of contact. No call. 3-on-1 here for the Eagles. They got to score this one, and left it just a little bit short. Going to go back to Great Lakes. Anderson a little slow to get up. Looks like he's okay. Going to walk it off. $50 seconds remaining here. Gets it to Moore. Campbell driving that left baseline. Nice pass down. Eversole to block. Over to Eversole, left wing. Back to Anderson. Gonna be Sloan with it. Over to Anderson. 10 on the shot clock, 13 on the game clock. Taking it down to the buzzer. Nice step back move right there for Anderson, and it is no good. That's going to be it, folks, for the first half. We're going to have a 45-29 ball game. Great Lakes leading. And we will be back in around 12 minutes, so stay tuned. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. About 5 more minutes until we start the second half. For any Eagle fans that are tuned on here watching, I am happy to say that they are now the region champions and just won their championship game. So congrats to them and congrats to Coach Van Hoos on that awesome win and an awesome season. They will travel down to Missouri next week. So that's definitely a great accomplishment. Shout out to them. Now let's talk a little bit of basketball stats in this first half of this game. We'll start off for Great Lakes Christian. Leading the charge for Great Lakes is number 0, Devin Watts with 12 points. Next, we have Tymere Moore with 11. Trey Rogels with 7. Tion Armstrong with 5. Savon Campbell with 6. And Dane Conkren with 2. Great Lakes is shooting 13 of 26 from the field goal, 3 of 8 from the 3. And probably the most impressive stat on here is 16 of 17 from the free throw. You know, they say that free throws can win you big games and they can lose you big games, and that is definitely the key tonight. As you can see, they have a 16-point lead right now, so speaks for itself. They currently have 23 rebounds, 22 of those defensive, 9 assists and 7 turnovers, 4 blocks and 3 steals. Now as we move down here to the Eagles, leading the charge for the Eagles is number 55, Evan Eversole with 7 points. Koji Anderson, 6 points. Nas Welch with 4. Landon Napier, 3. Daniel Carmichael, 3. Will Alexander, 3. And Raznick, 3. The Eagles are 9 of 36 from the field goal. They are 5 of 22 from the 3. 6 of 10 from the free throw. 19 rebounds. 12 of those are defensive. 6 assists, 6 turnovers, 3 blocks, and 4 steals. The Eagles are doing a great job of forcing turnovers, but the things they got to improve on most is definitely their three-point percentage, and they have to improve on their assist-to-turnover ratio. You're looking at a 1-to-1 ratio right now for the assist-to-turnovers, so definitely need to see some improvements there, and then they're shooting 5 of 22 from the 3. 22 threes and 36 field goals in total. That's definitely not an ideal stat line. So I'm excited to see what changes that Coach Cornett draws up for them here. And again, for all of you guys that are just tuning in, we have 1:35 left until the start of the second half. Great Lakes is leading 45-29, and we will be back right before the start. And we are back for the start of the second half, folks. Again, Great Lakes 45, Alice Lloyd 29. And on the floor for Great Lakes, we have number 2, Tion Armstrong. Number 4, Sean Goodman. Number 0, Devin Watts. Number 13, Latavius Valter. And number 5, Savon Campbell. Now for the Eagles, we're going to have number 1, Nas Welch. Number 2, Koji Anderson. Number 55, Evan Eversole. Number 22, Jacob Curry. And number 32, Landon Napier. Nice backdoor cut right there. Nice find. Bringing it back out here. Nice left-handed hook right there. That's going to be number 5, Savon Campbell, getting Great Lakes started here in the second half. Anderson bringing it down top of the key. Handoff, Welch. Down short quarter, Eversole has it. Anderson, left wing, looking for a ball screen. Eversole, thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Eversole tries to make a pass down to Curry. Couldn't get it there. Again, left-handed layup by Campbell. Campbell starting off hot in this second half. That'll give him 10 for the game. Feeding Eversole on the post. Kicks it out. Anderson, 3 ball, no good. Rebound by Watts. Gives it back to Campbell. Dangerous pass and turnover by Anderson. Anderson passes it over to Welch, and it is good. Great Lakes going to slow it down here. Watts, top of the key. Screen by Valter. Back to Watts here, top of the key. Looking for another ball screen here. Oh, looks like we are going to get an offensive foul on Great Lakes right there. Going to go against Watts. Great Lakes coach is not too happy about this call. Discussing it over. Refs telling him what he saw. Welch over to Napier. Anderson has it left wing. Welch top of the key. Trying to make something happen. Stopped in the paint. Down Curry 3, no good. Welch offensive rebound. Napier top of the key. Also no good. Another offensive rebound by the Eagles. Curry. Eversole backing him down. Pass out. Napier 3, and it is good. Nice shot right there, and the Eagles starting to cut into this deficit a little bit. Armstrong has it, wing. Watts corner ball fake gets him jumping. Nice move, Valter for the 3. Sets his top of the goal, and we are going to go Eagle way. $17-15 remaining. Great Lakes 49, Alice Lloyd 34. Anderson, strong take, and it is rejected right there. What a block. A lot of contact on that shot, no foul. Eversole comes down with the rebound. Over to Welch. Welch bringing it up court. Rejects the screen, tries to get it to the corner. Turnover, Watts with the steal. Watts is bringing it down. Euro step, lots of contact right there, and finally gets the foul call on that one. See, the foul's going to go on that one. Foul's going to go against 32. That is Napier. That's going to be his first personal foul, and that's going to be the Eagles' first personal foul. Or first team foul, sorry. Watts is at the line, shooting a perfect 6 of 6 from the field goal, or from the free throw. And I gave him the announcer's jinx right there. He is now 6 of 7 from the free throw. Second free throw, and it is good. Anderson over to Welch. Welch back to Anderson. Curry in the corner, back to Anderson. Eversole top of the key. Curry dribbling down middle. Nice up and under. Good one more pass from Anderson. Three ball, Napier, no good. Armstrong pushing it strong up the court. Tough take, and it's going to be a foul. That is going to go against Evan Eversole, and that's going to put Armstrong at the line for Great Lakes. First free throw is no good for Armstrong. Second free throw no good for Anderson, or for Armstrong, sorry. Great trap right there. Great Lakes has him dead corner. Nice pass, though. Looks like we're going to get a goaltending call. So that basket's going to go to Welch. Eagles in a 14-point deficit right now. It's going to be Great Lakes 50. Eagles 36. 16 remaining in the second half. Coach is calling out a horn set here. Fake handoff coming off the screen, Campbell. Little isolation right there. Nice left-handed finish right there by Campbell. You know, Campbell has that basket anytime that he wants it right there. Welch, good pass to the corner. Curry for three, no good. Tipped out, fought over their own rebound. $15-footer right there by Anderson's no good. Watts comes off with the rebound. Over to Armstrong, back to Watts. Top of the key three, no good. Welch comes off with that rebound, pushing it up the court. Plays off two, and we're going to get a foul call right there on Watts. He's not very happy with that call. That's going to be Watts' third personal of the game. Great Lakes' second team foul. And now welcoming me is the one and only Gannon Brown.
I appreciate you for holding down the fort, Caden. Listen to you upstairs. You did a great job. I was upstairs watching our women's volleyball team win their first ever regional championship.
Yeah, shout out to them. Coach Van Hoos has done a tremendous job with them, and we've covered a bunch of their games this season, and I can see why they won that region championship. Yeah,
they beat boys who's been in the championship the last 3 or 4 years straight, so definitely a big win. They won that last set 23-25, won it in 4 sets. One of the best volleyball games I've ever watched in my life. Let's hope that the Alice Lloyd men's basketball team can do the same thing tonight.
Absolutely. We see Armstrong taking it to the right wing. Feeds it down to Campbell. Campbell again, no good right there. Eversole comes off the rebound. Anderson pushing it over. Welch. Back out to Anderson. Alice Lloyd's going to slow it down a little bit. Eversole, top of the key. Handoff Curry. Back to Eversole. Eversole from the right wing, and it is good. 3-point basket there for Eversole.
I know in the NBA level you'll see guys take those outside shots being that tall, but not really seen that much in the college level except for Evan Eversole.
Yeah, he's definitely confident with his game out there.
And he's accurate from deep.
Absolutely.
He went 1 for 1 yesterday, I know that. Fast break opportunity for the Eagles. You got Jacob Curry in the corner. Anderson with the lay.
Gonna get another foul call right there. Not quite sure who they're calling that on yet. They ain't announced it yet. Let's see. going to go against Armstrong. That is going to be his first personal foul. And that's going to be I think it's a media timeout. We're going to see a sub checking in for the Eagles. That's going to be number 3, Daniel Carmichael.
I don't know if you've pointed it out, but I'm seeing across the way at the media table some Alice Lloyd alumni. You got Jared Strickland, you got Ben Sumaharo, and you got Jackson Tackett sitting back there coming out to support the Eagles for this Miss Irma's Classic. I know yesterday Brady Nelson was here, so that rounds out everybody that the team lost last year.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Eagle fans around here today. Saw Professor Patrick Albano here supporting the Eagles.
You see a lot of professor support. I know I saw William Sloan up there watching some volleyball a second ago.
Yeah, definitely a big weekend this weekend for any Eagle athletic program.
And it hasn't disappointed. It's been good turnouts. It's been some good basketball, some great volleyball. It's been a good weekend to stay here in Pippa.
It has. And I pointed out when we first began the stream, the Eagles are coming off an absolute massive win last night against Crown College. 127-62.
Yeah, you had some guys just doing their thing last night, and I named the marketing player of the game as Evan Eversole playing a 20-point high rebound game.
Yeah, you put up a 21-point, 12-rebound game. It's hard to not get player of the game right there.
It was fantastic. And we also pointed out yesterday was the return of Jacob Curry. Curry suffered a leg injury this summer. Didn't know if he was going to be able to play any this season. Only missed a week.
Wow.
Came back and made 4 threes.
Wow. Yeah. That's how you make a return right there. Anderson knocks down the first free throw, and the second one is also good. Going to have Armstrong bringing it down. Ball screen action. Kick to the corner. Campbell, no good, strong. Anderson with the rebound, pushing it. To the 3, step back 3, no good. Battling for the rebound. Armstrong pushing it.
I've seen a big step up this season from number 3, Daniel Carmichael. I don't believe he played any last year. He come in this year and he's averaging a couple threes a game.
Yeah, he's played pretty solid today. He's put up some big minutes for the Eagles.
Yeah, you're usually seeing either him or Jacob Curry on the floor, and those are your primary three-point shooters on this team. Not saying everybody else can't knock them down. I mean, you have Evan Eversole, who's just unfair at this point.
Yeah, he's definitely put up some crazy numbers this far into the year. We're seeing a sub here for Great Lakes. That's going to be number 7, Ruggles, in for number 5, Campbell. Campbell's had an impressive second half so far, starting off really hot. And you know, Gannon, you haven't been here for this first half, but I was talking. When you look at the stats, the Eagles at halftime attempted 36 field goals and 22 threes. And they had only made 5 of those threes.
You definitely got to be something you got to bring up this half.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you want a chance to win this game. This Great Lakes team
absolutely
is a solid team.
Great Lakes, I tell you, yesterday, great pass there from Desimir Hatchett. Or, I'm sorry, Nas Welch. But watching this Great Lakes team yesterday, they played in the first game of the night, and they started out on fire. In the first 2 minutes, they had 4 steals, they had 14 points, and their opponent had only 1 point from a free throw.
Wow.
So they're a team that, once they're hot, it's really hard to slow them down. They ended up winning that game by about 10 or 12, but just seeing how alive their bench was, how deep their bench was, you can tell this is a very solid squad who's going to win a lot of games this year.
Absolutely. As you see there, Evan Eversole with a strong take. Watts coming off the ball screen by Moore. Picks it out, that's Green. Back to Watts, looking for a post right here. Got a mismatch. Trying to acknowledge it. But Eagles playing great defense down there.
And another newcomer you're seeing a lot out of, not just Evan Eversole, is Mel Hazel. It's his first year as an Eagle, and he's been putting up a good amount of minutes a game. I asked him how to say his name. It's not Hazel, as I was saying yesterday. It's Hazel.
Well, I was saying Hazel, too.
Yeah, it's his first and last name, Mel Hazel. So
I've also been saying Carmichael for Carmichael, so close enough, right?
People know who you're talking about.
And I read the whole roster wrong at the start of the game for Great Lakes, so you know what? It's been a day. It's all right.
We live and we learn.
That's right.
And one thing I pointed out about Hazel is that he's not only a player, but he's a youth coach. So he can think of the game from the player's perspective as well as a coach's perspective of kind of with his teammates. That was great defense there from Carmichael. Carmichael probably at least half a foot shorter than that guy, still coming up and contesting and ultimately leading to him missing that basket.
Nice ball fake by Eversole. Strong drive. Hatchet from the three. No good. Eagles are just struggling from the three-point line today. Got to make something happen from the inside. Little slam layup right there for Ruggles.
I believe they're calling that one the media timeout. So looking at the stats that we have, these are for this game?
Yep.
Who are we having as our
these are from this game.
Who are we having as our leading scorers today so far?
Before the second half, sorry. For the Eagles, our leading scorer was Eversole with 7. And then for Great Lakes, the leading scorer was 12. He had 12 points, Devin Watts. Really impressed with Watts' game. But the most impressive stat that stood out to me with Great Lakes is they were 16 of 17 from the free throw line.
Wow. That's definitely a place that you want to be, high percentages. It's 3 points, no defense, just you, the basket, and the ball. So there's not a lot of room for coaches being okay with you missing a couple of those.
Nope, definitely not. Like I said, pointed out earlier, they can win you big ball games, and they can also lose you big ball games.
Absolutely. I'm a Thunder fan, so I know how good they are.
Oh, yeah. They might just get a little bit more than others.
Just a little bit.
For all you guys tuning in, 11:35 remaining in the second half. The Eagles are trailing by 10. Great Lakes 54, Alice Lloyd 44.
And don't count Alice Lloyd off yet. It takes one run, and they're right back in it. I know last year, I don't know too much about this year's team, but I know last year's team was big on making those runs near the end of the game. I know there was a game late in the season where we were down, I believe, 20, and we came back and sent it to overtime and won it in overtime.
Wow.
So you can't count out these Eagles. As you're seeing Aiden Sloan sub into the game, as well as Taysom Parks.
Yeah, I've noticed a little bit of a platoon lineup that Coach Cornett's been putting out on the court. He'll run with this lineup for a few minutes, give the starters a break, and then he puts all the starters back in at once. Let's see Hatchet back there. Going to see a 2-2-1 press. Not applying a lot of pressure, just a little stall. Sloan with it, right wing. Going to set something up here. Great Lakes shot back to a man. Parks with it, top of the key, stuck. Hazel has it. Kicks to the corner. Hatchet, ball fake. Nice ball fake.
Great ball fake there from
Turnover.
just slipping on the floor. That was a great ball fake, and the spin too. That was poetry in motion.
Absolutely. Looking for a mismatch down here in the post. That's Cochran. Cochran has it. Nice little jump hook. No good, but look at Green down there battling for that rebound. Oh, and they're gonna get steps called right there. Looks like Great Lakes has dropped back to a half-court man. We got Sloan bringing it up the right side.
Another freshman getting a lot of playing time is Aiden Sloan. You're seeing him being the main point for a lot of the game. As Carmichael knocks down another three-pointer on the day.
You know, this is the closest this game has been. Alice Lloyd down by 7, so definitely starting to make a run here.
Uncontested putback.
That's Balter on the point putback. Parks, top of the key. Gives it to Hatchet. Hatchet, deep three.
There it goes.
Alice Lloyd cutting the deficit again. That's 6 right there, 56-50. Great Lakes lead. Closest the game's been since the start of the first half.
And Hatchet's another one that can shoot. He's a very well-rounded player. He can shoot. He can shoot. He can drive. He can do about everything. And according to that, he can get the ball Or him and Aiden Sloan both can.
Yeah, they're saying ball's going to go Eagle way, but I'm not really sure about that one myself.
They're not happy with the call.
No, definitely not.
It does look like they're going to be doing a replay over there with Mr. Caden Halcomb. He's been holding down the replay booth for us for the last couple games. That's something new that we're having to implement. Usually the replay booth, just comes from this camera behind us, but we now have 3 cameras in our gym, one on each side. I know you all have probably seen those a couple times tonight, but you're able to see different angles of stuff. It might look like one thing from another angle, but you can see what truly happens from a different one. And we're just super lucky that athletic director Nathan Hall has implemented that. And I know volleyball is going to go into the review system too, so we'll be getting another camera up there, as well as hopefully a net cam. That'll be a pretty cool angle.
That will.
Being able to see all the action up close.
Yeah, we're definitely doing a lot of things to improve the athletic programs around here.
And it's working. You're seeing a lot more success. You're seeing the men's soccer team today playing in the regional championship. Supposed to be yesterday, but the fog was too heavy. So they're playing the second half of the game today. Current score 0-0. And then the women's team won 8 games last year. This year they've won 22 and the regional championship.
Wow.
So you're seeing a big up on Alice Lloyd athletics. And it's not overnight. You saw these teams struggle for 2 or 3 years. You saw different phases of Alice Lloyd athletics. But you're seeing one of the best versions of it that I would say they've ever had.
Absolutely. As we can see here, the refs are talking about the replay, and we'll see what their official call is. Looks like the call is going to stand, going to be Eagle basketball. So if I just heard that correctly, he used a full timeout, but it didn't cost him a challenge.
Interesting. That is one way to go about it. And if it works, keep using it.
Yeah. Parks has it top of the key, trying to make something happen. Stop, great defense right there by Lawton. Hatchet, left wing. Again, nice defensive effort. Hatchet from the 3. Can he make another? And
he can. Desmere Hatchet cutting the game to 3 points.
Big 3 right there.
Alice Lloyd in these times usually has one person step up, and that appears to be Hatchet.
Oh, it definitely has been.
I know these fans are getting very excited for some Eagles right now.
Great take right there by Campbell. And, you know, I mentioned earlier, Campbell has had that all night long if he attempts to take it.
That definitely comes with that big wingspan.
Going to get an illegal screen right there. On Parks, says he tried to use his body too much to get out there. That was a good call right there. I did see that as well.
And also with Alice Lloyd, this is majority of the bench. I wonder when you're going to see with 8.5 minutes left in the game, when are you going to see some of the starters come back out, see Koji Anderson come back out?
If I'm Coach Cornett, I think I may just roll with this lineup. Like I said, you haven't seen a lead this close the whole game. They're playing strong defense, as you can see. Armstrong fakes to the corner. That's Watts for the 3. No good.
Some other great shot contest by Carmichael.
Absolutely. Hatchet again. Hatchet's just coming up big for the Eagles. Gets it out, Hazel. Gives it back to Hatchet.
Letting Hatchet run a little bit of point.
Hatchet over to Parks, top of the key.
Carmichael.
3, no good.
But Hazel with the putback. Tell you, Hazel's going to be making a big impact on the Eagle team going forward. Cutting that lead down to just 3.
Parks, strong defense in the paint.
It looks almost something like you would see out of James Harden, seeing the defender's arm out, so shooting around it to draw that foul.
Yeah, it's definitely a smart player out there.
It absolutely is.
Walter knew that he used his body to get in to Parks, and as soon as he seen the hands comes in, that's whenever you go up with it.
Looks like you're seeing one of the better players on the team subbing in for Alice Lloyd, Evan Eversole, sitting down at the table.
Yeah, I definitely need him back in, help with a little bit of rebounding. It seems to be a little bit of a struggle that you've not really noticed this far into the game. The Eagles have done a really good job rebounding on the defensive end. At halftime, the Great Lakes only had one offensive rebound. Oh, I'm not really sure what we just called right there.
It looked like a technical.
Wow.
I believe it was on the shooter.
It was. Walter with the technical foul.
Gonna send Sloan to the line.
Big free throws right here for Sloan.
That's big. That's very big. He's gonna knock that down. 3-point ball game. And now it's a 2-point ball game. And he's going to finish out his free throws.
Starting to hear the crowd get up a little bit, building some.
You are. I know a lot of the JV basketball teams sitting in front of us, and they're getting loud too.
Walter's free throw is good. Extends it back out to a 3-point game as we see more coming in for Walter.
Alice Wood sticking with it, keeping Carmichael, Hazel, Sloan, and Hatchet out at the newly coming in Eversole.
Want to see a little full-court pressure here. Carmichael coming off that down screen. Eversole top of the key. Spin move, gets it out. Hazel, pull up 15-footer, no good.
Not a bad shot idea. He had space.
No, that was a good shot. Armstrong bringing it down top of the key, looking to set something up right here. If I'm Great Lakes, I'm going to give it.
And a steal by Desmere Hatchet.
And he is met at the rim. What a block right there by Armstrong.
That was a great hustle back there from number 2.
Absolutely.
And they're going to get the ball.
He was baiting him into that one, too. You seen him take that little step back, and he was trying to meet him. And
he did. A little bit of a risky play, allowing him to get a little bit of a step on you, but it worked out for him.
Dribble handoff right there to Watts. The other handoff, we got Campbell. Top of the key, Watts fakes the 3. Drives it down. Armstrong for the right wing 3. Strong. Sloan with the rebound. We've got a 2-on-2 fast break here. Decides to pull it out, slow it down. Feeding his pain into Eversole. Eversole strong take. Can't get it to go.
He gets his own rebound.
No call. And that's interesting. Armstrong down. Strong take. 5-point lead for Great Lakes. 62-57. Out to Eversole, top of the key. Back to Eversole. Hazel has it, left wing. Drives, take, plays off 2, no good. Tries to get his own rebound, and he does. And he was able to get the timeout, so a smart timeout right there to be able to hold possession.
But you got to look at that shot clock. They have 4 seconds to get a shot off.
Yeah, definitely got to draw out something quick. I'm curious to see what Coach Cornett calls right here. Got to get some type of quick hitter. Looks like we're going to see our starting 5 check back into the game. We're going to see 22, Jacob Curry, 1, Nas Welch, and 2, Koji Anderson back into the game for the Eagles.
You got about 6 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in this ball game. Still anybody's game, only a 5-point game.
Absolutely.
You've seen a big Great Lake control, but Alice Lloyd ticking away. Do you remember what the biggest lead of was the game?
I know for a fact that they were up 17 at one point.
Up 17 at one point, and now the lead shut down to 5. That's basketball.
Yep.
No lead is ever safe.
No, No, basketball's a game of runs, and as you can see here, Alice Lloyd making their run at the right time. And for all you guys tuning in, again, let us know where you're from and who you're rooting on for this game. Shot short right there for the Eagles. Armstrong bringing it down, top of the key. Taking Welch one-on-one. Strong take right there. One little contact there, but no foul. Curry has it. Down to Welch. Back to Eversole. Handoff, Anderson.
Curry in the corner, 8 seconds. 5.
Good
Curry in the
right
corner. No good, but the rebound. What an impressive throw there. Over 2 defenders.
More good take right there.
That's just great court awareness there for Great Lakes. 2 throws over 2 defenders.
Good take right there by Sloan. Nearly throws it away.
And he gets it to Eversole for the
Eversole
three.
for three.
That would have been a highlight reel play right there if he would have hit that one. That was beautiful.
Looks like we're going to get a foul call right here on Sloan. And we are going to have a media timeout. So, folks, we are looking at a Great Lakes 66, Alice Lloyd 57 lead. 4:48 remaining in the second half, and we will be back after this. And we are back, folks. Again, Great Lakes 66, Alice Lloyd 57 with 4:48 remaining in the second half. Alice Lloyd went on a really great run there, but starting to slow down, and I think that's all to the helps of Armstrong for Great Lakes. Armstrong has been a really important factor in this last 3 minutes or so.
Yeah, and he was one that made a big impact early on in the first game, playing very strong at point.
He's scoring the ball, but not only that, he's playing great defense and creating for others. Nearly picked off right there. Watch for three, good.
But if you watch that, he crashed, he drove in, and 4 Eagles crashed on him, leaving open 3 different guys.
And that's what he's been doing all night. He's just able to draw the defense and get those inside-out looks.
Anderson with the fake. Won't go. Alice Lloyd's not really able to get their shots to fall tonight. You're going to see Napier, looks like he's about to sub in.
You know, at some point, we're going to have to see the Eagles here start to attack in the inside and quit settling for 3-ball. Other than Hatchet, we have not hit the 3-ball at all tonight, and it's just not working for us.
So you're really only seeing Hatchet and Carmichael.
Really wish we had some live stats right now so we could give those to you, but like I mentioned, at halftime, we were 5 of 22 from the 3. Sloan down to Curry for 3. And Jinx me one time. Curry with the 3 from the left corner.
That's Curry's spot. You can't really get him to miss from that left corner, that left arc.
Going to see Great Lakes 71, Alice Lloyd 60, 3:30 left to play. Feed and watch right there at that right elbow. Strong take and just a shoved down to the ground. Foul's going to go against Eversole right there.
And you're seeing Napier and Hatchet come back in, taking out Nas Welch and Aiden Sloan. So you do have your starters out there for Alice Lloyd.
Nope, we changed it up. Welch was in there over Hatchet today.
Okay. Welch has been getting a lot of opportunities too this season. Last year he was a JV varsity kind of into the bench player. This year getting some starts. Coach Cornett's asking for a big step up from him.
And Hatchet tackles the offensive player. I mean, that's not what you want right there. I mean, you got 5 teams, and that actually just put them into the bonus. So now Great Lakes is going to be shooting free throws here. This late in the game, you got to be smarter than that here if you're the Eagles. Definitely not out of this ball game, but you can't help out the other team. And Moore knocks down the first free throw.
That gives them a 12-point lead.
Hatchet bringing the ball up. Left wing. Drives it. Free throw line jumper. Good for Hatchet. Man, he's hot right now.
Yeah. If I'm the Eagles, I'm making sure that number 4 gets the ball whenever he wants it.
Absolutely. Armstrong coming off. Down the left side. Floater is up, but it's no good. See who they get that foul on. So it's going to be on Hatchet, I think. Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Hatchet. That's going to be his second personal. Team's 8.
It's not a lot to have this late in the game, but he's gotten both of those in the last probably 30 seconds.
Yep. Going to see Armstrong to the line. First free throw, no good. And folks, I've completely forgot that we had this other camera angle working. I have not changed it once, so now you all can get a live look at that.
In your defense, we weren't supposed to use it in the first half for live stats, but since the stream is now working, we're good to go.
Yeah, we'll give you all these angles now. I think they're going to say maybe he has some blood on him. So that's going to take number 4, Goodman, out of the game. But Campbell's coming right back in for him.
Yeah, you can see the spot right above the logo on his jersey.
Yep, I see what you're talking about. Armstrong missed the first one, I believe, but the second one is up, and that's no good.
Oh, no for 2, but they get their own rebound. Going to give Armstrong another chance to get some points off of this one.
Probably going to see Great Lakes here starting to try to stay towards the end of that shot clock, and I'm correct as he goes down the lane. Strong take right there from Armstrong.
That play looked almost like a running back finding a gap in the O-line, D-line right there. Napier with a 3. And it's good. Napier cutting the lead down to 10 with 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game as Curry gets a steal. And a ring around. It's going to go out on Hatchet.
You want to talk? And guys, we are now joined with the assistant coach, Mason Schroeder. So tell us a little about this volleyball team.
Yeah, we just recently, literally an hour ago, just won the Mid-East Region Championship, the first time in school history. So obviously the biggest accomplishment we could have made this year. It's been such a great season. That's the 23rd win on the season. We've pretty much broken every school record possible, and it's been such a great group of girls to be a part of. I told them on Thursday, we've written such an incredible story, but there's chapters still to be written. And we added a chapter today. We get to go to the national tournament. and see what we can do up there.
Absolutely, and me and Gannon have been able to be down there and commentate a lot of your guys' game, and we have talked about the potential that you all had from the start. I mean, you all had a lot of seniors returning who played big roles for you guys, and then also the freshman class that you all had brought in, that was a great freshman class. Like, they've helped you a ton. So talk a little bit about both your seniors and the freshmen that you guys have brought
Well, I'll
in.
start with the seniors. We got two, Kylie and Krista. They've been a part of the program obviously for the past 4 years, but just the leadership they have on and off the court, it's been very inspirational. They're even killed. They have a great mindset when it comes to practices, games. They're always positive, and they're just great leaders. You couldn't ask for better leaders. And then with our freshmen, it's a big transition from high school to college with the pace of play, and they've came right into it, hit the ground running, and that's been a big difference. Is they haven't played scared. We have some people, they play every single set, so they've really shown their maturity and availability for this season to be freshmen.
So now going into next week, do you guys know who you all play yet, or is that still to be determined? That's
still to be determined. There's some other regions that still have to play, but we're in a good spot. We'll probably be in the middle of the pack, 4 or 5 seed. They take 8 teams, but I'm sure within the early next week we'll figure out what time we play, who we play. The only thing we know now is where we play.
Well, all we can say is that is an awesome accomplishment.
Yeah.
And you all have really put the school on the map for volleyball.
Yeah. I've been a part of the volleyball program since I was a sophomore here. That was part of my work study. And today was without a doubt one of the proudest moments I've been, just overall athletics, regarding the athletics here, because that's the first time I've been able to hold up that banner with volleyball. And it's truly a special moment for all of us, not only just our seniors, but everybody involved, from the coaches to the managers to our work study, from our JV team to the varsity. Everybody had a key part of this championship win today.
Absolutely. And, best of luck to you guys in the future, and we appreciate you stopping by and talking to us.
Thank you, and we appreciate all the publicity you guys do for us. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. And we are back, folks, talking about some more basketball action. Great Lakes 81, Alice Lloyd 72 right there.
Yeah, Alice Lloyd was hitting their shots there. Jacob Curry hit a nice one where him and the defender both fell, but Great Lakes not letting anything go too far out of hand. That was a pretty cool interview to be able to get coming off of the regional championship win, Mason Schroeder.
Yeah, absolutely. As a little guest appearance by him, but happy to get to talk to him. And just like we said, congratulations to the volleyball team on that. That's an awesome accomplishment to have.
Absolutely. Way to round out a historic season. 20 wins. Their most wins before this, I believe, was under Van Hoos was 8. So now it's 20. And now they have a regional championship to hang up to have a little souvenir from this record season.
Yeah, that's awesome. And again, folks, if you're just now tuning in, Great Lakes 81, Alice Lloyd 72. 38 seconds remaining here. So definitely is probably going to start seeing some fouls here. The next Eagle foul is going to put Great Lakes into the double bonus. So
And that doesn't put them in a good position. Usually you want to save your fouls till the end so you're not constantly getting in the bonus, but every foul's going to give 2 free throws. That's going to be a hard deficit to overcome for Alice Lloyd with only 38 seconds left, down by 9.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough. Possible, but it's going to be really, really tough, and especially with how well this Great Lakes team shoots the free throw. I don't imagine this team to miss many late game free throws because they've shot it exceptionally well from the.
No, not at all. And even if they do, you saw the last time they missed both. They got the rebound back and got the points anyway. It's a hard team to just stop them from scoring.
Says Alice Lloyd has 0 timeouts left, so that's going to make it even more challenging right here. Oh, turnover right there. Gets it down, Alexander, good.
And he gets that bucket.
34 seconds, 74-81.
Gonna chuck that one down the court.
Man, that's a risky pass right there.
And you saw some substitutions there for Alice Lloyd. You saw Christian Large and Will Alexander come in, but it looks like Jacob Curry and Daniel Carmichael will be coming in. It looks like Alice Lloyd's trying to get their better defenders out there in substitution as well as their better three-point shooters whenever we're able to get down the court.
Yeah, definitely gotta watch out too for the foul counts here. I'm not for sure what the totals are for the Eagles, but I'd say that some of them could be higher up there in their count.
And he missed the first one, keeping this a 7-point game. We're gonna have Jacob Curry come out there for Will Alexander. And you're gonna see Evan Ebersol come out for Jacob Curry. That's probably the biggest height difference that you can have in a substitution for this team.
Yeah, definitely going to have to rebound right here. As you can see, a lot of guards on the free throw line, so this is a big rebounding opportunity for the Eagles.
Yeah, it looks like all we have out there is guards.
And he knocks down the second.
30 seconds to play. Gonna have to play quick here.
Gets it up, Hatchett. Nice take by Hatchett. Give him 2, 76.
6-point game.
And Watts. That's
fast foul.
From what I've gathered, Watts is probably your best free throw shooter right now. So probably a smart decision in finding him, letting him get to the line right now.
And that's only, yeah, it's only Daniel Carmichael's first of the game, so he's got plenty to give.
Watts at the line. First free throw is good.
Yeah, Alice Lloyd's gonna be lucky if they go 1 for 2 at the line. Super lucky if they make them miss both. And he's gonna drop them both.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've only seen him miss 1 free throw in the whole game. Obviously, we don't have any updated stats to give to you guys, but he shot it exceptionally well. Anderson driving down to the lane, floater, off the mark. Lawton with the rebound, gets it out. Looks like the Eagles are not going to foul.
And that's going to be ball game.
Looks like we are going to finish, folks, with an 84-76 lead. Great Lakes takes this one. That's going to put the Eagles at 1-3 on the season. So not the greatest start, but you can absolutely turn it around. A lot of season left to play. I mean, this is early on, so don't want to play your best now because then you can only go down from there.
That's very true. And you're still trying to figure out your identity because you had Jared Strickland and Ben Sumahara for, I believe, 5 or 6 years. So not having either of those guys on this team is definitely kind of shooking them up, and it makes it a different environment.
Absolutely. And as we are going to see here, folks, we are going to have our post-game prayer.
And that will conclude the first of 2 ball games. The second one will be streamed, won't be commentated on. It's going to be the 2 other teams in the Miss Irma's Classic tournament. That will close it out.
Yep. We appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned on the channel for any more games. We commentate both women's and men's basketball. And again, we appreciate you guys for watching.